in a press conference, he said that he personally has reached out to the league.
I have reached out to the league concerning our quarterback, and they've responded. I think they've responded appropriately, and they've done the things or trying to do the things that they need to.
Ron Rivera continued saying that he gets the Shaquille O'Neal treatment.
I think he gets a little bit of the Shaquille O'Neal treatment. He's a bigger guy for that position as opposed to some of the smaller quarterbacks of stature. When they get hit, they roll around into the ground, and when he gets hit, he absorbs them. And it doesn't look as bad. And I think sometimes that might be part of the reason that he doesn't get the calls that he deserves or he should get.
Now, I thought this was very interesting, but Mike Florio of NBC was on Sunday Night Football last night immediately after Cam made those comments and said that one of his league sources claimed that there were a number of other quarterbacks in the league who had gotten fewer roughing the passer calls than Cam in situations where they should have gotten them, and made it seem like there's not a problem with officiating Cam. And I found that to be a little suspicious, that the league keeps data on situations where you should and shouldn't get roughing the passer calls, and they immediately had a rebuttal to what Cam Newton said, and they immediately went through Mike Florio. I thought that was a little weird. And normally I am a numbers guy. Normally I'm somebody that can pay attention to how many flags he's gotten and say, okay, well, and honestly, if you look at Cam's roughing the passer calls over time, it doesn't make any sense. You can look at years where he has 5 calls and gets almost as many as the NFL leader, and then you can see a year like 2015 where he got 0 roughing the passer calls. And in reality, it's just sometimes it's luck of the draw. There's that situation with Ed Hockley last year where Hockley allegedly told Cam, you're not old enough to get that call, even though Hockley immediately denied it afterward. So we're wading into really subjective territory, and I reject the NFL's ability to just immediately quantify it, to make it numerical.